Hello and welcome to A Crow in Her Garden, and this is just a quick video giving an update on my okra specifically. And I grew Clemson Spineless Okra, and so all of this okra that you see here came from seeds that I saved off of okra that I planted last year. It's super easy to save okra seeds. Inevitably, you will find that whenever you grow okra, you will see basically an okra plant. Once it starts growing, it loves the heat. And once you start seeing flowers, they're so beautiful. You will see a flower, and the very next day, if that flower gets pollinated, which 9 times out of 10 it will, you will see the flower will fall off and you will be left with a small baby okra. And they grow crazy fast. Like just yesterday, this one was really small and it has grown. So it'll go from this to just in a matter of a few days being ready to pick. And you have to go out. Once they start blooming, you almost have to go out every single day to harvest, because you want to harvest the okra when they're about 2, maybe 3 inches long. You want to harvest them when they're small, and because they're more tender, they cook up better. But sometimes you miss some, or if you don't get out to the garden, they get really big. Like that one there. And once they get that big, they're really not edible. They're very hard, fibrous, almost like trying to eat wood. They're just not good. But if you let a couple of them get away from you and get really big like this, don't cut them off yet. Let even 2 or 3 of them grow. And as they grow, you'll see they go from being bright green, like this one here. They start to darken in color to a reddish color, and then they become this. And this one is fully matured and it is drying out, and what this is doing here is it's actually beginning to split here. And once it reaches this stage and it's completely dark, it almost looks like a zebra striped pattern on it. This you can cut off. I'm going to let this one go for a few more days because you really want it to be really dried out and very hard. And you cut it off and then you just split it open at the seams here, and all of your seeds will be inside, and you don't even have to do anything with them. Like, they're dried out, they're ready to just take out of the okra pod, pry it open, and just bag them up and label it. I just saved 3 of these, and I got over 300 seeds. So there's over 100 seeds in each one of those pods. So all of these I planted from those seeds that I grew last year, and my okra has done fantastic. The great thing about saving your own seeds is this okra seed grew in my garden. It's acclimated to my climate, my weather, the temperatures, the soil. So this okra has done phenomenal this year, and it's grown very tall. And then even now, what it's done this year that I did not notice that it did last year, it didn't do, is it starts sending out shoots starting at the bottom, and then you end up with a more bushier plant, and you end up with more okra coming off of all these plants. I didn't really have to do anything except for water this. I did put a little bit of the Burpees plant food at the very beginning of the season when I planted the okra seeds. Other than that, all I've done is water, and it just does fantastic. You get so much okra. I've pickled it, I've frozen some, and fried it. It's very good. So I'm just really thrilled with how well my okra has done this year. And yep, that's just a quick video update with some tips. Thank you so much. Happy gardening.